Morning. No, Jess.
But you're all reading.
Well, then you read. If you want to watch television, go in the sitting room.
Can I take my breakfast in there, then?
No, I'm in the middle of cleaning it.
You're only cleaning up because you're going to interview cleaners.
Exactly.
How terribly middle class.
Thank you.
Just imagine when you and Danny are married, Jess. You'll be able to eat in your sitting room, watch breakfast TV and play with your Cindy dollies at the same time.
Just shut up, will you?
Do they get breakfast TV in Scotland?
Yes, of course they do.
That is where you're going to live, isn't it? Aberdeen?
Oh, Mum, will you just tell him to shut up?
Oh, we should both shut up. Like 5 minutes peace and quiet before I start work.
You're all going to have to turn out in 5 minutes anyway.
How come you're off today?
Because your father has delegated the task of finding a daily to me.
I don't know why you don't just pay me to do it.
Because we've all seen your room.
At least my room isn't full of empty lager cans.
Hi. The health and safety man's on his way again.
Joe hasn't stopped since first light.
Not at all.
It's all getting to me.
We're all under pressure.
Yeah, but Joe's the one who has to bear the brunt of it. And what on earth was he thinking of, letting the Windsor girl ride the tractor?
It was Michael who did it.
Well, that's not the way the safety guys see it. Joe was in charge, so we're all going to have to pay up.
I'm just disappointed that they threatened to take it as far as court. It's not as if the child received a permanent injury.
I can just see a way of making easy money out. The shop's struggling, so we're going to be the ones to pay. I'm going to go and see Frank Tate later.
To increase the loan for the farm shop.
Why not? Keeps telling me I'm a partner, not just an employee. I'm going to start acting like one. See how he takes it.
All right, I give up. I'm going into the surgery.
Don't forget I'm going out tonight.
Oh, you're still going to go then, are you?
Yes. A few people from school are going, some of the neighbours.
The grand opening of the Woolpack?
No, it's a charity night at the sports club. Lynn Whiteley's invited me.
Just you, not both of you.
It's a ladies' night. Your mother is going to see some male vaudeville performers, to put it delicately. I shall be at the Woolpack.
Honestly, the cheek of some people. I found these on our benches outside. We don't even stock this brand.
Don't worry about that. You are the landlord of the best pub in the village. It's going to be a good night.
Yeah, but it's not the only pub. I hope you realise that.
Yeah, well, you've got to be optimistic. I mean, you set the tone. Alan Turner, the genial host.
Oh.
Come on, let's see that welcoming smile. That's better.
Oh, look. You framed Eric Pollard very nicely.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't he sensitive about that being in?
Yes, I don't know why. It's not as if we don't know him, is it?
Maybe we don't know him as well as you think. He certainly sounded like he put the X in the corner of life for no publicity.
Yeah, but we haven't. So I hope they read that banner out there.
Morning, all.
It's good time for breakfast, Lynn.
Oh, I hope you don't think I was lying in bed until I smelt the bacon frying.
We don't think that, we know it.
Cheeky. You're looking very smart for this time in the morning. Gonna see your sister again?
Yeah. You don't look half bad yourself first thing in the morning.
You're looking forward to tonight, Kathy?
Why?
Why? Because the nobbies are on at the sports club. 5 hunks, and you're asking why. You are coming, aren't you?
Oh, I don't know. It's not really my cup of tea.
Kathy, they're gorgeous, fit young men performing a very raunchy act. Who couldn't be interested?
We're not all like you know.
Oh, yes, you are, deep down. I'd love to see your face if one of them walked in here now.
What's up? Oh, nothing, Seth. It's just perfect timing. Right, what's that?
What about your breakfast?
Oh, I'm gonna be late, Kathy. Anyway, I don't feel like eating anymore. I'll see you later.
Good luck.
Thanks.
It's all right.
He'll only be all right when he gets young Alice back. We all know that.
smiling assassin.
Heading into prosecutors.
Ah, they always do. Kids riding in tractors are a #1 no-no. Just couldn't have come at a worse time, could it?
We'll manage. Just thank God she wasn't seriously injured. How much do you think the fine will be?
That was the last thing I asked him. He said he didn't speculate about things like that. Sarah, I once told you that life with me would never be a bed of roses.
Thanks.
How long do you envisage staying with your sister, Mr. Bates?
Well, I'm looking for a place of my own at the moment. Frank Tate, my boss, he's got some rooms. I'm hoping to move into them. We'll all have to move soon anyway, because my sister's selling up.
All? How many people live at the cottage?
Well, there's me, my sister, Lynn, her son Peter, and Seth, a friend of ours.
How big is the cottage?
Well, it's just about big enough.
And is there nowhere else for these people to live?
Not short term, no. You see, we all lost our homes in a plane crash. Poor old Seth had to go live in the gamekeeper's hut in the woods.
And is he a gamekeeper?
Not anymore. There's not much happening. He's going to go work at the Heritage Farm when it's up and running. So, do you think sharing a house with others will go against me?
Although I think the court will take an understanding view because of the circumstances, it could give an impression of a transient lifestyle. However, it'll be the long-term future that they'll be concerned with.
So what happens next?
Well, we put in our papers giving your side of things. The court will want a social worker's report about things, past, present and future prospects.
I've got to sort out a place of my own as soon as possible.
Good. And I'll try and delay the social worker making a report for as long as possible.
So what do you think the chances are then, Mr. Spaulding?
Well, with the law, Mr. Bates, it's best not to speculate, but we'll be doing our best.
I want the place ready to open Easter Monday, Jack, so we can grab the bank holiday crap. What do you think?
It depends what you want. I mean, what exactly is a heritage farm?
Whatever we want it to be. I want to get as much old farming machinery as possible. Kids' corner where they can feed animals, having bought the feed from your shop. Maybe some special breeds, pony rides, souvenirs. People like Seth in old traditional costumes.
What are you going to call it? Tateland?
How do you mean?
Well, Walt Disney had Disneyland. Frank Tate, Tateland.
Well, what do you think? Can you see any problems?
Well, what about planning permission? You might not get that through in time.
Shouldn't be a problem. It's not going to be a huge project, Jack. We're not actually changing the use of the site. Locals shouldn't object. Anyway, you're a local. Do you object?
Well, I'm supposed to be a partner, aren't I?
I suppose about it, Jack. You are a partner. That shop is a key element in the project.
Good. Well, I'm glad you said that, because I'm worried about
Don't worry about customers. I'm going to raise the whole profile of the holiday village. Get some local advertising, that sort of thing. The holiday makers will definitely visit the farm and use the shop. No worries, Jack.
Look, I appreciate what you're saying, Frank. It's just that the cash flow situation at the moment...
Oh, sorry, Jack. Hello? Oh, she's there now, is she? Tell her I'll be home in about 3 minutes and then we can shoot straight off. Yeah. Bye, Kim. Sorry about that, Jack, but I've got to dash off and see Kathy about the new bungalow.
Yeah, well, just before you go, Frank...
I'm trying to think of everything that Chris will need to customise a bedroom for him. I'll see you later.
Yeah. See you.
I know it doesn't look very big at this stage, but believe me, it's adequate. Foundations can be very misleading.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
But will you?
How do you mean?
Kathy, we can build the best equipped bungalow that any disabled person could hope for, but the bottom line is still you and Chris, isn't it?
I've said I'll look after him, and I mean it.
I believe you. I know you do your best for him, but why are you doing it? I like things to be up front, Kathy. And believe me, I want to do what's best for you, as well as Chris.
What are you getting at, Frank?
Only for the accident, you would have left Chris, wouldn't you?
No.
I'm not blaming you or judging you in any way. I can imagine what you're going through. I just want to help. I don't want to know about the other person. I just want to know what you want in the future. Best all round if you tell me now, rather than up and leave it.
Do you think I am someone to make his breakfast one morning and then run off?
No, of course not.
Well, why are you saying it then?
Probably because I've been selfish. I thought if I could make life comfortable with a new home, you'd both be happy. And my responsibilities would be lifted. I want to ask you a big favor, Kath. Will you give him time to adjust before you do leave him?
I can't leave him, can I? Not now, not ever. He's my husband and that's that. It's a terrible thing to say, Frank, but you could be building my prison here.
How's the search for a daily going?
It isn't. I got sidetracked by this. I think she's seriously thinking of moving to Scotland.
It's only a college prospectus. You've been listening to too much Luke.
I found that first, and then I found this letter from Danny.
Oh, darling. Looking at a college prospectus is one thing, but I don't think we should be reading her private mail.
It says he's been trying to sort out accommodation for them and is confident of finding somewhere.
Living together?
This has got to be stopped before it goes any further.
Let them get engaged. Let it run its course. They'll drift apart eventually, do nothing. Now look where it's got us.
I never encouraged her. I merely tried to get over to you that if you said she couldn't see a 10-foot Martian, she'd go looking for one.
It says here that he's looking for a part-time job and that it shouldn't be a problem.
What are we going to do?
Confront her. This is not going to happen.
How can we confront her when we're not supposed to know what's going on? I can't tell her I've been searching her room. That'll only make it worse.
You shouldn't have been so lenient with her over this nonsense. First real boyfriend and she thinks she's engaged. It's ridiculous.
There is no point in getting on to me. We have to present a united front.
If we'd have presented a united front at the beginning, it wouldn't have got this far.
Or would they have run away to Gretna Green weeks ago?
Well, we've got to find some way of approaching this. After you've put that back where you found it.
Maybe we should talk it over with Luke.
Isn't that just a little bit like asking Saddam Hussein for advice about how to get on with your neighbours?
It must be obvious, even to you, that these tables are for customers' use. To consume drinks bought at this pub. Where'd you get these cans?
The offie.
The offie? Oh, well, wherever it wasn't from me. And as these are my tables, I'll thank you not to use them again. Now get off my forecourt and don't come back.
So, what was all that about?
Those young lager lads tell me that they got their drinks from the offie, by which I assume they mean the Windsors. I knew the sale of alcohol would lead to the unruly element coming to this village. I just knew it. That's what happens when you get rid of the community policeman. Something has got to be done.
Look, we don't want people thinking that we're worried about a little offie. Come on, Alan, look at this place. I mean, we're going to be the talk of the town.
You know, it's all right for Frank Tate to say everything's going to be fine and dandy once the heritage farm's up and running. Words come easy. And enthusiasm's no substitute for cash in the pocket. I'll have to pin him down with some sort of contract or other.
Look, I know it's not easy under the circumstances, but try and relax. Take the evening off, enjoy yourself.
Yeah, you're probably right. Evening down the pub will do us both good. You sorted out a babysitter?
Yeah, no problem.
That looks nice.
Thanks very much.
Don't you think it's a bit glamorous, though, for the Woolpack? Opening night or not?
Well, I might not stay there. I might go on somewhere else.
All right. String fellas? Or is Trampsty in place just now? I haven't been nightclubbing for a while. Like about 25 years.
Well, I wasn't thinking of nightclubs as such, but Lynn Whiteley's invited a few of us to the opening of the sports club. I didn't want to let her down.
Sports club in your condition?
Well, I'm not be throwing weights around, am I? She's got some sort of act on that she's quite keen for us to see. And you too, if you want to come along.
Woolpack will do me. What sort of act?
I'm not really sure. Singers, I think. She wasn't very specific.
Yeah, I'll knowing Lynn Whiteley, I wouldn't be surprised if it was the Chippendales or some such antics. Well, I better go and get washed and showered. And if Frank Tate's down at the Woolpack, I'm going to have a go at him. And I think you should stick with me. You talk to him as well. I mean, you don't want to be bothering with Lynn Whiteley's stupid sports club.
You should welcome social workers' report. You've not to fear, lad.
Such a lottery, though, isn't it? I mean, I might get somebody who supports me in what I've done in the past, or somebody who's dead traditional and thinks that the child should automatically be with its mother.
Well, then you'll have to concentrate on getting a proper place of your own.
Yeah, and quick. I'm going to have to pin Frank Tate down about those nursery rooms of his. I don't know how proper they'll be considered to be, though.
I'm sure they'll be fine. You can catch him later at Woolpack opening.
Yeah, I'll do that. You've gone a bit over the top, haven't you?
I just thought I'd cheer myself up. Do you think I should wear something a bit less stressy then?
Don't change a thing, love. You look a treat. You're making a happy man feel very old. And taking a notice of your brother, he's just being overprotective. You get down there and give the whole world a treat.
Oh, thanks, Seth. No, I wasn't looking forward to going tonight, but once I decided to go, I thought I might as well go for it.
And you have.
You don't look too bad yourself, love. It's amazing what you can do with a packet of polyfiller and a bag of wire coat hangers.
Hey, where are you going?
Oh, I've finished. I'm just going to my room.
Well, just hang on a minute. I want to see what you've done.
Oh, no, don't look at that. It's only some daft poetry we had to make up.
Let me read it. I want to.
Give us it, Mum.
No, don't be daft.
Please don't.
Be all right. Something opened the gates to hell. Screaming beasts with secrets to tell. Flames, pain, burning horrors to share. Not dark horses, but true nightmares. Did you copy this out of something?
No, it's out of my head.
This just goes to show that the traditional British pub is alive and well and thriving in this village.
Why should he be so upset about an old photograph appearing in the paper?
Search me. There's a lot more to Eric Pollard than meets the eye.
You ready then, Kathy?
What, so early?
Well, we only said we'd wish the new Woolpack well and then get down to the real night out. The nobbies are waiters.
Nobbies? So you're really going, are you?
I don't want them to think I'm being snobbish. I'll go just for the experience.
Come on, ladies. They'll have oiled up their bodies and worked themselves into a sweat just for us.
Thank God you've got more sense than that lot.
Thanks, Jack, but I don't want them thinking I'm a wet blanket or anything.
Sarah, I won't let you go.
You must be joking.
You wouldn't think it was 1994, would you? People behaving like ancient Romans in the Circus Maximus.
Frank, have Have you had any more thoughts on the nursery? It's just, I'm under a lot of pressure.
I'm sorry, Nick. I haven't had time to work out the rent yet. It's just down to that.
So I can definitely move in then?
Sure. As long as we're both happy with the financial arrangement.
Right, it's just down to us then, Seth.
Ah, well, I've got to be on my way and all.
Well, you're not going to see the nobbies, are you?
No, I've got a bit of business on.
Ah, aftershave. You're going to see the old Widow Eggleton, are you, Seth?
A gentleman never tells.
Next round's on me, lads.
We'd will have to wait for a bit.
Right, girls, I'm looking for a woman, a mature woman between the age of 30 and 40. The woman I'm looking for must be married and experienced. I need a woman who knows what a man needs. Most men go through brunettes, but tonight, girls, I'm going to go for a blonde. This blonde girl must be experienced, mature, and also a Capricorn.
It's amazing, but I actually fit the criteria.
Oh, it's her! She's here! She fits it all!
That's my woman tonight. Here's one I had earlier.
Sarah?
Hey, don't you mess with my woman, fella.
What's the matter?
It's Ma. I'm going to the hospital. I thought you ought to know.
I'll come with you.